Hey, everybody. How you doing, Andrea?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good, very good.
Andrew.
How you doing, John?
Hello, Andrew, Andrea, Heinrich.
How you doing, Heinrich?
My peeps in the house.
Hello, and bonjour.
Oh, oh la la.
I thought you were in Germany.
Yes, but near the French border, so
That's right.
I try a little bit more international.
Nice.
He's an international man of mystery.
Oh, yes. With my coffee flask.
Nice.
Woo!
Woo!
So just to remind everyone who's watching, we're here for Adobe Firefly with the Firefly 4. We're having fun here. So
Hey-oh.
day of fun with
Hey,
Firefly, Adobe Firefly.
Day of fun and we
We already
wanna-
got some comments coming in. So. Oh yeah, Susan's here.
Hey, Suzanne.
Oh, it's Susan.
You're the expert as
Well,
well.
we got to behave now. Susan's here.
Oh.
Hello from Bisbee, Arizona, from Ralph.
Bisbee. I love the name, Bisbee. Cool, cool.
Nice. So yes, welcome everybody. Let us know where you're watching from. Great.
Who's
I'm
new
watching.
here?
I'm watching from my playroom.
Me too.
Yeah, cool.
Also my bedroom and my office,
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
craft area.
There's a giant beanbag chair over here. I just kind of like, woo. It's fun.
Karen's here.
Hi,
Good to see you
Karen.
here, Karen.
Here.
We got Juan Carlos from Colombia.
Juan Carlos.
Hello.
Buenos dias.
Hey.
And yes, Karen's from in Belgium.
Ooh.
Ah,
Nice.
Hey, Karen.
Belgium.
Belgium. Again.
Pretty cool.
And let me just remind anybody who's watching from the groups to please give StreamYard permission to show your name and profile pic so that I'll be able to credit you when you comment or ask questions.
Just
That's
do
StreamYard.com/Facebook, which you should see in the description underneath the live. Looks like everyone's given permissions though. And we got Christina. I'm watching from Cordoba,
Hey,
Argentina.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Muy bien.
She says,
Yes.
"Sorry, I don't have a camera, but
oh, no problem.
only
Yeah.
us would be on video though. Everybody else is just your profile pics. So you're doing fine.
Just
Just keep on commenting. You know, lots of comments, no complaints.
Oh,
Just comment.
unless it's me, you know.
Ooh, John's got the Max cap.
I know. I'm just a walking billboard here. Look at me. Oh, I don't know. Okay.
Booyah.
Back
Look at
to
my underwear. No, just kidding.
Oh my goodness.
I have my
Oh,
McDonald's socks on, so maybe
Hey.
Big
I'm
socks?
a sock lover.
Okay, it's
I got my
time. Ooh, that's cool. What is that?
Look at
the
you.
phone
That's
holder.
cool.
the
Oh, that's
beanbag
fun.
holder.
Oh, I want that. I want a phone. with
I don't
phone.
have one of those.
Ooh, that's cool.
Well,
I don't have
I got
that
this one.
shirt. I got that hat though, huh?
I got this from the Max itself. The pillow. they have.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got this pen here.
I'm about to
It's
go
gold.
get my
I
closet.
stole from the Adobe booth one time. How about that?
I'm gonna go get my closet and bring it over.
Yeah, right. Start throwing our pillows,
Yeah.
and our pens, and
Oh, goodness gracious. We have
Backpacks.
We love our gadgets.
We do. We
And
love
lots of-
swag. I love swag.
oh,
Christina says, "Hi,
Hey,
Andrea. Nice to see
Christina.
you again."
You too.
And then Christelle Thompson Laney says hello.
Hello.
Suzanne
Hello.
says she's got stickers.
she's got stickers.
Oh.
So
Oh, yes.
Man,
We
I want
definitely,
those
we
stickers.
definitely need more stickers.
I've got
You
my
got Lauren, who's also a fellow expert here, tuning in from Connecticut, I believe. Yeah.
Hey.
Connecticut.
Okay, well, we got lots of fun to have today. So, who wants to go first? Crickets.
I don't know. You go ladies first.
Y'all always do
Oh.
that. That's why I counted that. That's why I'm always like, nope.
Okay,
no,
I'll go first. Should I go first?
Yeah,
Yes,
You went
Andrew.
first last time, Andrew.
that's right. You go first this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me just copy
It
my
doesn't matter.
prompt
No.
here.
I've got a few ideas up my sleeve, but
Yes, some ideas.
nothing
Are
great.
we gonna have
Yeah.
to put it in the chat or no? Well, no, because then it takes. Yeah,
Okay, so let's see.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
maybe.
Here we go.
You can see my browser.
You can, yes.
I
There
see
it is.
It's
Okay.
beautiful.
Uh-huh. Love the
Yeah, I like the purple theme.
yeah, you gotta go like a midnight theme going.
So one thing you might notice with the Adobe Firefly beta is I have a dark mode. So we have the dark background, which I think I just went up to my account and then went to preferences and then chose dark mode. So that's one thing that is new for people if you want that option. So here we are, the homepage for firefly.adobe.com. And we have the text to image, generative fill, text effects, generative recolor, and then coming up is going to be sketch to image and 3D to image. So I'm going to text to image, and I have a little prompt that I got, which is a fantastical creature that blends the best of human, animal, and mythical traits.
Oh, okay.
So I hit generate. It's set to the art content type. Oh, this is pretty cool, right? So it's like a mixture of mythical creature and human.
Ooh.
Yeah, these are pretty cool.
Well, yeah, kind of a setter.
So just remember that when you go to download, it reminds you that this is not for commercial use. So when downloading content, Adobe will include the content credentials. So just hit continue. It downloads. It's pretty cool though, right?
Hey, Debbie.
So now I'm curious if I just add some other elements. So I just put a comma at the end. Best human, animal, mythical traits. Let's see what it does if I say dancing on a,
Andrew, we have our first question of the day. You want to go ahead and tackle this one?
Okay, should I share the views? Is this one, does Firefly know common urban legends like Green Lantern or Hercules? So as far as I know, I believe that Firefly is not focused on, say, copyright type of terminology. I also believe that if you were to put in like an actor's name or a famous artist, I don't think it would reference that.
Right.
These are pretty cool though. I like this one.
But you can get very creative in the way you say
Correct.
names so that you can get what you want.
Right. Superhero in blue tights with red cape.
Yeah.
Right,
Sherlock,
exactly.
Sherlock Holmes, nerdy detective, you know what I mean, wearing glasses, something like that.
And it doesn't hurt to try, so see what happens.
It just smack your hand. No big deal.
Yeah, you guys are, I can't do that. Okay, fine.
Right. So you just have to be more descriptive without referencing the exact name of the character.
Mm-hmm. You ever play the game Taboo? It's kind of like that.
I love that game. Yes. That's my favorite game. Let's play now.
I love Taboo. My dad and I were like ESP with each other.
Yes. We are with that and charades. And,
Yeah.
I like that one. That's crazy.
Ooh, that's neat. Yeah, look at that. Whoa.
Oh.
Imagine that.
No, I would not. I would not imagine it.
It's under your bed.
Okay,
I
so
pretend it doesn't exist.
That was a little bit of fun to begin with. So
nice starters.
Good start.
I have someone on YouTube named Make It With Me saying, "Hey, Andrea."
That's my girl. That's Debbie. Hey, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
She's awesome. Yeah.
So shall we share your screen, Andrea?
Sure.
So Andrea's got a blue browser.
I do. See, I'm really, there's my browser.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Nice illustration. I like the themes they have. Uh-huh. All right. So I'm going to play with, this is my favorite. So I'm going to play with text to image because why not? And since Andrew started us off, let's do it. So I think I'm going to do the same thing he did where I'm going to start off with a prompt. Typically, I'll make my own prompt and then work from there. But I kind of am forcing myself to start using the prompts that are here because they're here. So why not use them?
There you go.
Yeah. So let me see.
Yeah.
I am so into colors, and I think I like this. Let me use this one. Ooh. Okay. So this
Nice.
prompt says a side profile of a woman with rainbow swirls of smoke overlaid in the foreground, which is kind of cool. And I think the one I like is this one. I also like this one too. That's kind of crazy, but I like this one. I'm not into anything that's gonna scare me, so you're gonna always see me go in this area. Andrew,
I hope my work doesn't disturb you.
I'll
then.
see some of Andrew's stuff, and I'm like, I'm such a chicken. I don't know. What else? I can't watch. So, so I stick with, this is about as deep as I'm gonna go. But I love colors. I'm so in love with rainbows and always have been. So this one I kind of like. And then of course it gives us 4 options that we can choose through and pick through to see whichever ones. But I think I'm gonna modify. Oops, where'd it go? Where'd she go? I'm gonna modify this one. All right, and so, oops. All right. And so I'm gonna change just a little bit. Maybe add a background. I'm thinking overlay the foreground in the middle of the name of place.
Someone coughed or sneezed, so Susan says, "Bless you."
Bless you. Yeah, bless you. Exactly. I'm
Thank
so
you very
rude.
much, Susan.
Oh my gosh.
That's very kind.
In the middle of, I always say Sahara Desert, but I don't want to say it. I mean, in the middle of New York City. This just seems like it would match. Just to see what type of change I get. Oh, I love that it corrects me because it told me that I didn't have it capitalized. Okay. Now, one thing I didn't do. Oh, I like this one though. Hang on. But one thing I didn't do that I should have done, you heard me say, although I like this one better, I think, but you heard me say that I like the other image. And now I regenerated it and I don't have that image anymore. So, that back button, this is where sometimes, it comes in handy. I have seen where it hasn't worked though. So it was during a live, and that's always
there
what
it
happens.
is. Good.
Yeah. So this time it worked. So what I can do is a few things with this one. If I know that I want to use this one and I want it to be if I know that I want to use this and I want this to be used as a reference, I can set it as a reference, but I chose the wrong one, which is fine. Just to show you this, so we can either copy it to the clipboard, which I did use in a training the other day. We can choose to open this in Adobe Express, which I will tell you, which works for me here, but for school, I don't know if any of you are teachers and stuff like that, it doesn't always work. Sometimes it will give you an error message, so just keep that in mind.
Sure.
And if it doesn't, then you just go to old-fashioned route, or I can submit it to the Firefly Gallery. I have options over here, which is where I should have went before, but I could do either show similar. I could set a generative fill and make changes and put that background in. I can use it as a reference image, which is the one that I want to do. But you also have some more images, like apply filters and adjustments, remove the background, add text. I'm just going to choose it as a reference. Okay. So now with this as a reference, I can say in middle.
New York City.
Oh, is that what I said? Okay. In New York City. Nice. I didn't say in the middle, right? I just said New York City. Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll reference it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it did. It went a little bit different than I wanted it to go.
So maybe put in the middle of New York City.
Okay.
Maybe you do need that.
It's just dark in New York City.
Yeah.
New York City during a blackout.
I'm about to say Times Square. What happened?
Oh my goodness. What? Oh.
Nope, it's not doing it. And let's see why.
It's
so much
because you set it as a reference. It's like locking in the portrait or something. Right? It's not.
Maybe, yeah.
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 So that could be a downfall, depending on.
Oh,
what.
I wonder, Andrea, can you try one thing? So can you use your slider that gives you like more prompt or more of the original art? I wonder if sliding that more toward the prompt would give you, I don't know. There's a thought.
Do they have a slider?
Now,
Or are you
I
thinking
don't.
of-
Yeah, there.
Yes, there.
So
Yeah.
so I can go to the
So
left
slide
to
to the-
make it
slide to the
more
right,
like
too.
it.
Or
I
yeah,
thought. Wait a minute. I thought to the left is more like the image. No.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Try that. Try it. See what happens. I'm just
Okay.
curious. I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
So what do you?
Gotta see. Gotta see.
So yeah. So hopefully we're saying it the right way. I'm thinking to the left is more like the image, and to the right goes more with the prompt and doesn't worry about the image as much.
Right.
So I'm gonna go. I want it to be the exact same, so I'm gonna go all the way left. Why not? Let's go for bro.
Yeah.
Always
Nope.
try first
All
the
right, let's try all the way to the
extreme
right.
slides and then go in increment steps.
Okay.
Yes.
There's
Oh,
Nick's.
There
oh.
we go.
Yeah. So to the so that's okay.
So, yeah,
So
the
I went
prompt.
to the right, which is more with the prompt, but it's not going to be, the images aren't going to be the same. But the interesting thing is when we went to the left, the images weren't the same, which
You got
really
New York.
doesn't work in the way it usually does. But that's okay. So we got New York City, which was our goal. And I think, I like that one. It's kind
That
of
is
different.
nice.
Yeah. They're all really nice. I'm going to take them all home with me. But there you go. So that's how we went.
Nice.
And then, of course, Heinrich or one of the others will probably show you where you can use some of the options on the other side.
Mhm.
So who's next?
Cool. Yeah. Nice.
Nice. Yay.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Cool.
This light is, I tell you, I have a light right in front of me.
So Heinrich or John, who wants to go next?
We should save the best for last, Heinrich. So I'll go.
I should go first. Robert.
No, I wasn't saying that.
I need you to say that.
Okay, I got a question. Though. This
Trick
is
question.
hopefully not a trick question. Vikings or monsters? Which one?
Neither.
Vikings.
I mean,
Prince
John's
Always
going
Vikings.
next.
Always Vikings.
Just kidding.
Always Vikings?
Vikings.
I like your style, sir. All right, cool. All right, actually, I just
Texas.
copied it. I'm just going to copy it over here. So I'm going to do a text to image on here. Are we showing my screen?
We are showing your
Yes,
screen.
Okay, well, I better mind my.
I followed your
things
lead.
Here. Let's
I
see.
followed your
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, Vikings. Everyone's saying Vikings.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree. I
Okay.
agree.
As I said.
Okay,
Nobody wants
And,
monsters.
I've got my prompt here. We got Vikings ready for battle, riding on a city bus.
All right.
So they're gonna, invade a country, but first they've got to get to the bus station. So some pretty amusing results already. But let's play with it a little bit. So over
Clash
here,
of time realities are clashing, right? It's interesting.
yeah. So over in the right hand side, we got content types, and I think I'm just gonna go with none for starters, and well, I'll let that go ahead and finish generating. Boy, it's like, oh, the 405 is taking a long time today, Olaf. Let's try different aspect ratio. Let's try a cinematic. I never do 16:9.
Yeah.
Well, I don't say never, right? I mean,
Do for the cover
do.
graphic
We
for
do.
the.
well, that's true. I
Yeah,
did.
for Andrew.
I didn't say never. I didn't say never. Well, okay. So,
Yeah, there they are on the
oh my
bottom.
God, what happened to this poor fellow here? What
I don't know.
this guy here?
Light.
Right, he's seen some battle there, right there. But and maybe I wonder if we type in humorous, will we get different?
Laughing.
Curious. Now they're just laughing.
Laughing Vikings, yeah.
Laughing Vikings. We're Vikings on the bus, commuting with our pilot.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's
Interesting.
pretty serious to me, the right
Very
ones, right?
interesting. How about
You say humorous and they get more serious.
okay. I have an idea here. Let's see. So we scroll down. We have all kinds of different things here. I'm going to go down to composition, and I'm going to try. So you have a bunch of things at the very bottom, and you have a blurry background if you want to have like like a portrait style thing. It can be really nice close up. But I want to go with wide angle and just see what happens and regenerate it. We might get like more of the bus, or I don't know.
The wheels
Firefly will determine. But okay, well, that just got really weird.
Yeah, their eyes got really funky, right?
It just got really weird, my friends. I'm sorry. So, okay. Yeah, I can always get rid of that. So just X out of that. Oop, all right, never mind. That wasn't such a great idea.
Susan says, love the 7-inch dwarf looking one. 5 Vikings. Cute.
Yeah, that was cute.
Yes.
See, I can just go back. There we go. That was cute right there.
Yeah.
I like, the illustration top left has got a nice feel.
You know what?
to it.
I'm gonna, like Andrea said, I'm gonna take it home with me.
Take it home.
Take it home. So,
Right.
anyway, yeah, you have a number of filters as well. We could go for a photorealistic and just hope and pray that doesn't come out horrifying. It could
Me too. I'm praying.
because it could be like one of Andrew's monsters and just haunt your dreams.
Yeah.
I like the top left. The,
Top left one.
his mouth
Okay.
open. Weird.
Oh, he's got
So,
like beaver teeth.
Yeah, no, that I think I would just.
King Leo
does,
says,
right?
Firefly, let your imagination go wild.
It
It
is.
does.
It does indeed. Indeed.
That's
But
right.
here you have a number of other filters, and if you're new to Firefly, and by now you're probably not, but just in case you just landed here, you have a number of different filters and themes, color ways, and techniques of art styles, and so forth that you can try out. And I mean, we could go with this particular theme and try a million different like art styles and even camera angles and so forth. So lighting, I like. So I wonder, what if we try? I always love not. Let's try studio lighting maybe. Again, we don't know. We're gonna find out something here.
We're waiting.
There are no accident. There are no what is it? Bob Ross said, "No mistakes, just happy accidents."
Happy accidents.
Well, it's kind of like I don't know. Kind of liking the guy with the tiny hands and the crazy teeth here.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know, man. They're
I
just
like
getting
the tiny
weirder
hands.
and
I would
weirder.
like to see these guys on your bus.
The tiny hands and the crazy teeth. That's the one. What?
I think I would ask for their Instagram, and that's right away.
Absolutely.
But anyway,
He
I don't know.
screams, "Let's be friends." He does.
That's right. Let me go back to
Follow me, or else.
follow me if you want to leave.
That's right.
Let's be friends.
So, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, we have our illustration.
So that's kind of something I was close to what I was hoping for. So,
Yeah, I like that.
So let's say,
He won't
In
hurt you.
between
I
the two
promise.
worlds.
Look at his face. The one on the left, though. No, for real.
that's
was
kinda
wild.
interesting, yeah.
It was like half melted.
So I'll do like like I did before, and we'll use it as a reference image. And I don't know, we'll try maybe something just in between and see what happens. Maybe we'll get something. Wow. Oh, here we go. They're getting off the bus now. Mind the gap.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, okay. That's anyway. It was worth it exploring, and we had some fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Fun.
Now, I guess I'll
Okay.
yield to my friend Henrik,
That's right.
who will definitely come up with something better.
He will come up with
Oh, no.
something different.
He's
Yours
going to
is
come up with something
Yes.
awesome.
And
yeah,
now we come to something completely different.
like yours.
Hey,
My
There we go.
very
for some
boring.
The browser is there,
light-
Heinrich.
Yes, I'm going with a very boring light theme. I don't change it right now, but maybe. Oh, I want to point out something. Maybe I found it very quickly because I saw it here. If someone would asking, well, I can put my image to the Firefly gallery, and I never saw it. Well, here's mine.
oh,
I
nice.
put it as like
cool.
several months ago with a Game of Thrones theme with
Nice.
some pets and some
Yeah.
animals. and that was one prompt of them, and I always put it to the Firefly gallery, going, and yes, there is one of mine. So,
Very
but
nice.
Cool.
I love that.
but
Now, there's a quick question I wanted to answer before
yes.
we jump in. So Susan says, a practical question: what do folks do with their Firefly creations? So I think we can all answer this, but I think probably be similar, which is, it's not for commercial use. So therefore, we're pretty much just sharing on social. So a lot of us are sharing in the different groups. And just to give a quick shout out to Heinrich. Heinrich also runs an Adobe Firefly group on Facebook, which is a great place to share your Adobe Firefly creations.
Now, as a teacher, though, I'll add I use mine as also like as backgrounds for like the videos that I do for my students and then the welcome message that I gave them as well to spruce things up. So
Nice.
So and also we have Behance, and I changed my Behance profile from. In the beginning, I had very much some images, and now I have very much. Yeah, you can see
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Game of Thrones, animals.
Yeah.
And there.
Theme. I love that.
Yes, and it's also a nice place to show off some of your art if you go to Behance and share it there. But
it's a nice online gallery, right?
yes, and you can show your photos, you can connect with other content creators, and you also one of the new features is you can sell your artwork, but that's in the beginning, and you can see you can make some NFTs, you can directly go to the live streams from some live streamers, and so on and so on. For those who are interested, that's a completely different matter. Try it out. It's also fun. But
Heinrich, I have a question.
Yes,
Heinrich,
sure.
on your Behance, do you share your full prompts?
Not. Sometimes I put it in. I'm not sure. I don't have it right now, but in the Facebook Firefly group, we encourage the people who share their images there to also put the prompts in there. But if you go to Discord, often we have also a Discord channel for Firefly managed by Adobe. And if you share there your images, often the whole prompt is the title of the image, and you can see the prompt from the title of the image, and you can play around with it.
Very cool.
But back to our work, I put in some prompt, a black and white image of an abstract design in the style of Cobra Neon infused digitalism. I found this online somewhere.
Ooh.
And in a few seconds, you will see that it's a little bit different to some others.
Pretty cool.
And
very nice.
And some infos I want to mention because Andrea already talked about it, but from our last live stream, I think it was a month ago or 1.5 months or so, very much has changed in Firefly because this open in Adobe Express, and the whole edit menu is totally new. So for those that are not so often in Firefly, try these out and yes, work with them. I very much like to have it send it over to Generative Fill, or also to have it in Adobe Express.
Nice.
So it's very easy to work with it. So yes, here we have a little bit futuristic artwork. This one I like. We'll download it, save it for later. Yes. Cobra. This will work. So it also works.
Oh.
Also, I said to have it in black and white. I see here blue eyes. Very interesting.
Yeah, little
These are
touches of
cool.
color. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also here, don't know if you can see it in the live stream later. There are very, very, very thin lines here in the fur. So it's very interesting.
Nice.
Also, we'll save it for later. Oh,
My goodness.
These are awesome.
That makes my Vikings look like a piece of crap, but that's that's really nice. Beautiful.
But it also shows you that how important those prompts are and how specific you need to be to get results like this, you know. And also one thing, if you see people and you see a prompt, you see something that you really like, copy that prompt, keep a note file, and then that way you can refer back to it and then make whatever modifications you want, and it'll be an awesome.
Good point.
That's why I was asking Henrik if you share your prompts, because you know, not that I want to steal from you or anything, but you know.
No, for some people, sometimes it's a little bit problem because they do some very heavy prompting for these images, but most of the time, the very small details are not so important to the image, because every time you click on the refresh button, you get a no image. So
but
always try some new ones.
Yeah. I know you can share it in Behance in the captions. That's how I have one in there, and I just put it in the caption, and then that way when you hover over it, kind of
right.
Cool. Yes.
Very nice.
It is.
So yes.
Cool.
Try because we have some
with a tiger.
Prizes with a hedgehog.
Yeah.
So most of the time you have some kind of object, some kind of style, and some kind of explanation how this all should be combined together.
Yeah.
So for those who wondering how do I get a starting point for a prompt?
Yeah.
Start with some kind of object, some style of painting, or some photorealistic style or whatever. And play around with it and try to describe
very cool
how this should be used.
It is. Give me an idea.
Yeah.
Fierce looking.
So
I like those.
Love these little critters here.
Yes.
They remind me of like woodcuts too.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I was trying to think. Yeah, woodcuts. Yes.
And I also found out that these explanations like black and white, or very colorful, or abstract, or modern, or here neon infused, digitalism. So all these descriptive words you can have for those, that helps. Sometimes those creators, those artists, Firefly recognizes them if they are a little bit older, but sometimes totally goes over those. But the more descriptive words are in it, and they're not like you have a black and white image with a colorful banner or something like that, so it don't interact with one another, then it works very well. So
right
here you have it.
Cool. Nice.
Cool. Next one.
So maybe I'll jump back in. I got some nice prompts from some friends in my AI art and digital art group. So
cool.
Here we go.
And we're off.
Okay, so let me move this over there.
Also, if one of the viewers have nice prompts to try out, let us know.
Okay,
that's why we are here.
So I'm selecting the old one and pasting in a new one. So grandiose visionary style of a 3D depth organic Mandelbrot fractal intricate hyper detailed hand painted illustration of a life far from the sun's rays reflecting off the side of a head and shoulders of a sleeping dragon giant awakened by the morning storm. High resolution scratches finally did ambient occlusion.
Oh, ambient occlusion. That's good. Okay, I got that last bit.
Yeah. About
Pretty
that.
cool though. Pretty cool textures though.
Very nice. Yeah.
I like that.
That's really cool.
Downloading that. So one thing I'm curious about is, working with an image like this, you have all these options on the right. So we have the, first is the size options, landscape, portrait, square, all that. Then you have different styles. So I'm going to click on all to make sure I get all of them. And then I wanted to go to, so under techniques, I think I wanted to play with something. So first I'm going to try lino cut. So I'm going to try lino cut, which I used to do years ago in art college. So hit generate. So I'm mixing the worlds now from my fine art college days and my digital art.
Influences are converging.
Yeah, it didn't really change it too much. Maybe the prompt is a little too much. Let me see if I can find a more basic. Okay. Might have to get a little surreal here. But,
I think we blew Keona's mind. Sorry, Keona.
Love.
So surreal mossy forest with many strange creatures. It's kind of cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm curious to see if something like this, which has a kind of photography look and sense of depth. Let's see. I did already have kind of lino cut selected before, but let's see if I select it again and then hit refresh. Will it change it?
At the bottom, you have depth of field and other things too, also under composition.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see like creative wise if I can change it. So
yeah.
Lino cut's not really taking, so I'm going to click off that at the bottom, and then I'm going to try watercolor. I don't know. It looks a little bit more painterly, but it's not really watercolor. It looks more like an oil painting.
It's still pretty.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get rid of some of the extra prompts and just try to simplify the image a little bit.
You got time for a question real quick?
Sure.
Susan, no, you can't ask too many questions, Susan. Just trying to create an image with an elf. Cute Santa types. AI creates horned creatures. Yeah.
Do elves have horns?
Well, not necessarily. Not if you're Lord of the Rings or.
But if you're in Firefly, an elf can have whatever you want it to have, so it can have horns.
I don't know if you can minus, like subtract. I don't want this. That'd be nice, but I don't think that works. So I don't have a good answer for you.
I'm now going to change the prompt
to
relate to that. So a surreal mossy forest with a family of elves, dreamlike style. See if they
with the horn, right?
Or will it be with a horn or without a horn?
Oh, yeah,
with a horn,
maybe one horn. Or 7.
Are interesting.
Oh,
it's like mushy family.
Yeah, come play with us.
We're made out of Play-Doh.
Going home.
We're doughy.
Oh my God.
No horns on these.
No,
I think you can add it, but I don't think they come with
it.
Yeah, almost with a family of elves with horns.
Yeah, with horns.
They're gonna have like horns.
They're gonna be playing trumpets.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Okay.
Little horny.
Faces are
whatever
very
you want, Firefly.
Here's one with just a floating head.
Okay. All right. It's kind of like Maurice Sendak after a rough night.
Well, I wanted to show the different kind of, techniques and the different styles. Maybe I'll choose line drawing just to kind of emphasize that. But I wanted to show you that you can have all those different kind of textures and styles and can emulate watercolor, linoleum cut, line. So even though this says line drawing, it's still kind of color. Maybe I'd turn off photo.
Oh, wow.
It's like ignoring me. So I say like, it's got the black and white line drawing icon and it's still like full color.
It gets, it has its moments. It has moods
Yeah.
too.
It's got a mind of its own today. So.
Someone said woodcut.
Yeah. So linoleum cut I tried and it didn't really take that earlier. Those are the things I was trying to show. But techniques, you do have a lot of them, and it's hit or miss. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. But
true that.
I tried.
Vikings for us, baby.
It's always fun what comes out.
Yeah,
it is. That's
That's
guaranteed. Guaranteed, right there. No matter what.
You want to jump back in, Andrea?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, sharing Andrea's screen there.
So this is from the gallery, but already
so you've been creating behind the scenes now, huh?
Yeah, I just went and grabbed something from the gallery. So this is from the gallery.
Okay.
I didn't press enter yet on the stuff I changed.
Okay.
But the stuff that it came with was a motorcycle, on the moon with Stormy Galaxy in the background, and then I added the in black and white with red color pop because I wanted to see. Henrik had black and white, and I was like, oh, let's get the color pop. But then I was like, let's see if it'll do a part lion, part human teacher teaching students in front of a classroom on the moon. So we're gonna see what this comes out. I didn't hit enter because I wanted to see what it does while I have you guys here, so that if something goes crazy.
Okay.
Drum roll.
What it is. Drum roll.
Here we go.
And I was thinking about changing some of the sides, but I'm gonna wait and see what this does.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
I'm scared.
I am. Well, I don't know what I am. We'll see what happens.
No, this is.
I don't know. I'm scared.
Oh, that's pretty cool though.
Oh.
Okay. It's not half I have human, but I like them. I like them all. I do.
Yeah, I like the limited or focused color palette too.
Yes.
Okay.
I do, and I like what it did with this. So that was a fun experiment. Hold on,
Success.
all of them are coming home with me, so that's
not fair. I typed in, lino cut, and I didn't get the lino cut look.
Yeah.
Marsha. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, because
it only does.
Maybe it was the neon prompt. I don't.
Maybe I did neon, and that's the only prompt that I did. So I didn't change any of the things over here, but I might change it to what style, like color and tone. And it's interesting though, because I like using the color and tone with the limited palette just to see what it does. So I'm going to say warm tone. No, I'm going to say the warm tone. And then lighting, we'll say golden hour. I just want to see what happens. And then composition.
I knew you'd pick golden hour. I knew it.
I love golden hour. It's like my favorite. Let's see. Shot from above seems like that'll be something interesting. And why not, right? Why not? You only live once, right? And then who gonna check us, right? Who gonna check us? We do what we want. Who gonna check me, boo? Okay, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna stop there. All right. Just because you can use everything doesn't mean you should use everything. But if you want to, can't nobody stop you. You know what I'm saying? This is the one place you can do whatever you want. There are no rules.
Just,
I'm gonna
do that. I'm gonna pick all of them.
Yes.
Play with it. Put it all in.
That was like photorealistic to a degree.
Yes.
Right?
Wow. Yeah. Totally different. Totally. Wow. This one right here is like intense. Like I feel like I'm in that classroom. And so what I would do with these, since you asked, is I would actually, when setting up assignments, I do some type of digital image all the time. And before Firefly, Bitmoji was my thing. So I always did a different Bitmoji and put it up. But now I do Firefly and I'll put it up in relation to whatever I'm teaching with the students. And it's awesome. So if I'm teaching line, color, whatever theory, color theory, and stuff like that. This gives me so many options that I don't have otherwise. But that's one of the ways that I use it. Everything I do really a lot of times has to do with teaching because I love it so much. But yeah, so I thought that was a pretty cool experiment, and I wanted to do. So I will pass the baton.
You were a fun teacher. I mean, I can see using that as a teaching tool. You must have the most fun classroom.
Well, as fun as I could online in the classroom is awesome. Where I got the control and I run all over the place. But
you throw candy out. Yeah,
I do. No, I do. I ask everybody in the beginning what their favorite candy and stuff is, and so
I see you doing that.
I
knew it.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
So John, you want to jump in?
User's choice here. So I've got an idea for another text to image, or we can try some generative fill. What would you think?
We have generative fill.
I thought you'd never ask.
I love generative fill.
Generative fill. Generative fill. I went to high school with generative fill.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, Susan.
So it's just right here. It's the second choice, right here in the middle. Boop. Generate. And looky here. Yes, you've got some wonderful choices here, and you can play with those. But I have a cat tickling my feet right now. Pardon me for any outbursts. Woo! All right. So, you can just click and drag. So I'm going to take a picture from vacation, just a random picture I just found.
Nice.
So, okay, here we are. This is
not prepared at all.
Garden
totally
of the
random.
Gods. Garden of the Gods in Colorado. Beautiful place. But as much as I love my kids, what if we just wanted to make this strictly a landscape photo and not necessarily a family thing here? So could I subtract?
Could you?
That's
the question.
So I go over here to remove.
Yeah.
Subtract. And with your bracket key, you can make your brush bigger or smaller. I'm going to make it just kind of right. And
so I think what's happening is you're doing two things at once. So if you want to choose remove, but you don't want to choose subtract, 'cause that would be like subtracting from your mask.
You're right, Andrew. Thank you so much. We're not in Photoshop, are we?
A different sensibility.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much.
Tools.
Yeah. So here we go.
It's a village, John. It's a village.
Thank you very much. I just need you guys to help me.
Absolutely. We got you.
Andrea can teach you.
Not a bad. And just like it does in the beta version of Photoshop, you have 3 choices here.
Nice.
So that one is pretty good, actually.
Pretty good, yeah.
Pretty good. Very convincing. So we can keep going, and I would keep that. All right, we'll try another one here. Let's see. Boom. And see how it goes. I have a good feeling about it. Now the ones
it's gonna go great. There it is.
It is. Yeah. And it did.
You can't tell at all. Yeah.
So good with that. So we'll keep it. Keep. All right, now let's get some challenge here. This might be challenging. Now I wonder if I should get all these guys. I'm thinking like little changes at a time are probably gonna give you.
No, go for the gold, John. Go for the gold. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm just a big chicken.
Someone just said you just removed 2 college tuitions.
Yes.
Yay! No. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. In case you're watching this later. All right.
Doing a good job each step of the way.
It's doing a fantastic job, isn't it? It is. I like that right there. So we've got, okay, sweetie. Sorry. I'm going to keep that. All right, here we go. Now, this child here.
Yeah, that's going to rebuild the most area.
Why did you erase me? All right. Here, there we go.
Hit remove.
Right. Remove and
here we go.
There's a little bigger one, so it's taking a little more processing, and it's like, boy, we got.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice.
Maybe that would be fun if you have a little microwave, bing, when the image
What
is
if you-
ready.
I know.
You
Yeah.
subtracted, but what if you wanted to change the sky? I'm just curious, 'cause
Ah,
I don't know.
you
how
never
it works,
ask. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm trying background, but it doesn't really know what the background is. It being this, it's a
too
landscape.
much.
So
just removed it.
just
But
gonna,
you can paint
So-
the bottom half back if you want.
yes. Oh yeah.
Well, that's where they're going to need.
There are several ways to do it.
Yes.
I was going to say that's where they need to merge the different apps. So in Adobe
Yeah.
Firefly, they need to have the same capabilities as Photoshop and Lightroom, where you can choose sky mask
Yes.
and
Yeah.
then be able to remove or.
But I'm just wondering if I just kind of do just a little bit of a selecting around here, what would happen?
You should be able to. Yeah. Let's see.
Now, if I just click remove, and would it give me a different sky, or would I get something crazy? Would I get an alien invasion? I don't know. This is all I'm just
We're
going
gonna find out.
here for me on Firefly, so we'll find it.
And-
Okay, yeah. So it knew to put
different
that
sky.
sky.
Yeah, different skies.
So-
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool though. It gives you different skies. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of and it kind of blends with the original. So you can do that. Kind of like that. That's not bad. So I'll keep it.
Yeah.
You can keep going here, and let's see. Can you? I know you can insert stuff, but yeah. Again, this is not Photoshop. So I was thinking you could expand this a little bit, but that's a Photoshop thing. So we
Now,
won't.
can you make a selection in the sky and then type in?
Yeah, that's what I was.
Eagle, maybe
Yeah.
eagle, flying eagle.
Yeah. Right. Like maybe right here. Oop.
Like it's so cool because you can build
Bad.
scenes.
So yeah, and it has a little prompt box here. So I want to type in flying eagle. I mean, I don't know if I had to put flying or not.
It's a little disturbing though, where you say insert or add, and yet it looks like it's painted away a hole in it first.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Great.
that was a bit okay. So that's not bad.
Cool.
It's kind of big, but because I made a big spot, so it did
What's
what I
the
asked.
first one again? First
one.
Oh,
I
that's
like
nice.
that one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, very majestic.
I like the
Yeah.
wings.
I hear the national anthem playing in my head now. Oh, say, can you see?
Nice.
So yeah, we'll go ahead and just keep that, and we'll move on.
Very nice.
Yeah, excellent. Cool.
Yeah. Sorry, kids, painted you all out.
That's great.
But it's a nice image for the wall. You can print it out, hang it on the wall. Nice one.
That's
Oh,
right.
let's see.
That's right.
Go back to screen sharing. So, question: can you reverse the eagle's direction?
Oh, well, I imagine you can.
As
I just
John
got that.
clicks out.
I just clicked out. Okay, let's try it again. Here, we'll insert.
Yeah, just do the eagle itself.
Now, I
Right?
wonder if I just kind of make it like this. At a different angle.
Right, and then maybe even type in the prompt "flying eagle."
Yeah.
Maybe you could type in "eagle flying from left to right." I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what's a good thing if Adobe is listening, which would be awesome to add to this, would be that ability to when you bring this from Firefly, it comes into Express in layers. That way in Express you
Really?
can reverse that eagle that you already had.
Yeah, there goes a different direction, left to right.
And I don't know if it was because I painted in a different angle. That's kind of weird. I think the first ones are although the feathers look kind of funny, but if you don't like that, you can always let it roll again.
Yes.
Click on the little more button, and it'll give you more choices.
Nice,
Nice one.
cool.
So yeah, it's kind of like pretty much the same deal, but
And I'm always amazed how the lighting is working. It's always
Yeah.
like the eagle. It's not in a bright sunlight. It's
It
how
matches it.
it
Yeah.
fits. Totally
Mhm.
fits.
Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
AI is good. Sometimes.
It's a little scary, isn't it? But
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You ready, Heinrich, to
Yes,
go again?
Sure. Go again.
Cool. So let me
So
find the screen. There we go.
and now also a little different. I'm tried something totally other thing. You
and
see
now for
it
something
right
completely
now.
different.
Logo
Yes,
design of a
for
stylized
kind
book.
in honoration for our teachers.
Nice.
Like
If you want some kind of logo or some kind of, in this case, some kind of book logo or something like that, express something, yes, you can do it. Also have a logo design of stylized book with vibrant colors.
Nice.
No? So that would be one. Then I'm fiddling around with some. Or if you want some kind of
schematics.
background and some kind of signs in your images, you can try one of those. So always try a little bit other styles and imaginations. And also I
was going to say it'll be great when they fix not just Firefly, but I see it also with Midjourney and Leonardo. Is if they could fix text. It always seems like text is a big problem where it gets very abstract.
Text and limbs are
always
at this time always a little bit problematic. But
fingers are a little better.
But where they are very good are all the imagination stuff, all the creatures, monsters, whimsical stuff, all those. Yes,
I like the
things from outer
right one's
space.
very cool. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Might be scaring Andrea now, though.
I see in your prompt, Henrik, and I actually, this is a legitimate question. 32K UHD is ultra high definition. 32K.
Sometimes I think those, yes, those details maybe work. Sometimes I think it's totally irrelevant for the prompt itself. I found this, as I said, found those prompts online and tried it out in Firefly, and for me it worked. So I put it in and I love it. So yes.
I like the bottom left one too. That's pretty cool with the kind of blurred background, the depth of focus.
Oh, we can try some, because it's in some kind of artsy stuff. We can also try a little bit lighting and dramatic lighting and composition. Some here's a blurry background. We put it in there by default.
Generate again.
Try it again.
So Michelle asks, can you do specific lens info, like an example of 85 millimeter at f2?
Let's try it out. Sometimes I have also.
This reminds me, I was watching Outer Limits on Amazon, I think it was.
Yeah. Love that show.
They have like the original, and then they have like a 90s version, I think. But, the original one, they seem to be really, I think that was back in the 50s and 60s. They seem to be really obsessed with aliens. It seemed like almost every single episode there was an alien. I'm like, here we go. Again with the alien.
Yeah. I love that in the Twilight Zone. But we used to watch the remake of The Outer Limits when I was in college. And it was something me and my roommate would watch.
Nice.
Seems always the same.
Do not adjust your television.
Do not.
Yeah. Vertical. Horizontal.
We control the vertical.
That's right. We control.
As I said, sometimes it works. I put now the 200 millimeter Canon lens in there. Sometimes it works, sometimes not.
Mhm.
But as always,
Yeah,
try to
200
fiddle
millimeter.
around with it. Oh,
Pretty cool.
Very.
so do I have
Nice with that touch of color by you typing in orange beard, orange top.
maybe try something a little bit more minimalistic?
And we have a dragonfly.
Crystal prisms.
Michelle said it made a nice bouquet background.
Ooh, bouquet. We love nice, beautiful, creamy bouquet.
So try another prompt, but also with a 85 millimeter.
Nice.
Me too, yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Nice rainbow.
The dragonfly.
Where are you finding these prompts online?
I
Henrik?
know it. These are
Just looking around in many Facebook groups, in also yes, in the Firefly Discord, and also in the Midjourney Discord, you can find all kinds of prompts. You can
True.
play around with it.
Yep, that's true.
There are also some websites where you can find prompts. The lexica.ca,
Lexica, I've heard of.
or I think there is some kind of website only for those prompts. All kinds of stuff.
Yep.
So
Nice.
yes, there are.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would be my thing, and always keep caffeinated.
The science.
Amen.
Firefly scientist.
Cool.
I'll drink to that.
Me
Mhm.
too. Me too.
That's right. Cheers.
Well, I'm going to go back to bed.
I want to say thanks, everybody, and let me give a little
Thanks
shout out
for
to
coming.
where you can find everybody online. So let's see. First, you can get Firefly. You can access to that at firefly.adobe.com. And also remember that you can access Adobe Firefly in Adobe Express. So Adobe Express at adobe.com/express or express.adobe.com. Don't forget, Henrik runs a wonderful Adobe Firefly group. So come join the Adobe Firefly group at facebook.com/groups/Adobe Firefly. Since we're all doing the pointing thing. And then come join my AI art and digital art group, facebook.com/groups, AI art, digital art group. And you might have also heard about this event through my Photoshop and Lightroom group. So the facebook.com/groups Photoshop Lightroom group.
We're a happy hour through like that.
And as Andrea
It's
just
only
said,
coffee, I promise.
Andrea just said the word happy, which leads us to our next grouping of links. So you can find Andrea Happy Teach at Andrea, well, at youtube.com/c/happy teach to you for fun. It's on her YouTube. On Instagram at happy97. And Andrea on LinkedIn at happy97 as well, linkedin.com. Find John on Facebook at Pixelingo Media. Pixelingo Media. And on LinkedIn at Pixelingo.
Yeah.
So Instagram, Pixelingo JW. And then Henrik, he's smart enough to put them all in one. So Henrik, you can find Henrik at Linktree. So linktr.ee/H Heigl, Heigl. Find him on Linktree.
All in one.
All in one. And don't forget to subscribe for more digital art, Photoshop, and AI art focused live streams and tutorials on my YouTube, youtube.com/digitalartdrew. That's Digital Art Drew on YouTube, which is also where the recording will be. And you can also find me on Instagram at Digital Artist Drew and Behance at behance.net Drew Cav.
He's everywhere.
That's right. We got some comments coming in here. So let's see. Karen says, thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Facebook user says, excellent. Happy hour thrill. Thanks all.
Thank you.
And
You're
Christina
welcome.
says, thank you for the presentation. It was amazing. All of you. Now we must practice with all of these.
You got it.
But
Michelle says,
don't blame us if you lose very, very beautiful hours in front of Firefly. I have
Right.
complaints all over the place.
Yes.
if
that
you're
the
pulled
day
into the
only
vortex of
24
creativity,
hours.
Right. If you look up
Don't
and it's
blame
5
us. Don't blame
a.m.
us. It's way too much fun to play around with it.
It's true.
great. So thanks everyone for joining us today. And as usual, the recording will be placed at the top of those groups. There'll be Firefly, AI Art and Digital Art Group, and the Photoshop and Lightroom group. And of course, that'll take you back to my Digital Art Drew YouTube channel. So feel free to subscribe, watch as many of the live events as you want. Thanks, everybody. It was great.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Thank you.